More answers, presented by Mazda BT-50. More is more.
Thanks to the Mazda BT-50, time to answer some big questions in the NRL. And I saw it on Facebook, I've seen it on Twitter. Why have they got a standalone weekend in the NRL 6 weeks into the season? I know there's a test match, but why not combine the two? What do you think?
Well, look, there's an argument for and against. I'm all for showcasing country football. Because that, I believe,
City country,
yeah, city country. I reckon that is.
But that's not worthy of a standalone game.
No, perhaps it's not. But you know, scheduling's always a concern. How do you fit it in and where do you fit it in? I think the test match has got no room. There's futile playing the test match.
Well, exactly. They picked the same players that were in the last year, and the Kiwis pick whoever's not injured, plus the same. And it just doesn't make sense to. I know there's Anzac Day, but. We've got an Anzac Day game now with the Dragons playing the Roosters, and we've got Melbourne playing the Warriors this time around.
But there's a turnaround point too. You can't have the players...
Make it down the track a bit.
Yeah, but if you down the track, or if you play Friday night for argument's sake, or Thursday night, whenever, and then asking players to double up on the weekend, that's a fairly big...
Well, Anzac Day's on Thursday. They could have looked at the calendar and said, we'll play an Anzac test on the Thursday, and we'll play the games all on Sunday, for example, or Saturday, Sunday.
That's exactly what
give them an extra day off rather than back up the
I agree. But the country component I'm certainly in favour of.
OK, speaking of the test, who wins? Do you care?
Oh, no. And I think the care factor's zero, and that's not being unpatriotic, but Australia wins easily. Yeah. We all know that. It's rhetorical and it's stupid. But, look, and now Jeremy Smith's out. You've got Benji Marshall will be out for the Kiwis. And you've got the other, the big name.
Sonny Bill's not playing.
And Sonny Bill.
Which is a crazy one as well. Hey, quick question. I know that you don't mind throwing a dart, but what were your thoughts on Ricky Stewart's efforts after Sunday night?
Look, the frustration's building up on all coaches. There's no doubt the umpiring. And
refereeing,
they're a soft target, and I'm always averse to having a crack at the referee.
You've always been a soft target.
No, I'm not, sorry. But they are.
Right.
And there's blunders galore, and I'm not so sure they're making the blunders because of incompetence. But setting the obstruction rule, for argument's sake, Russell...
Because we know incompetence where we work.
But the obstruction rule's a classic example.
Yeah, but Ricky was smothering the fact that they had an 18-point lead and they got beat.
Well,
decided to go...
See, it looks bad because of that very factor, because you think he's making excuses. But the penalty count was about 8-1, and there were some very dubious penalties obviously called. Ricky Stewart is a very honourable, and he retains and maintains the integrity of the game.
But his foible was he said that there's no high-profile players in our team, and there are high-profile players in the Gold Coast team, and that's why they got penalties.
Well, let me tell you, there's no doubt that referees and umpires of any code are very conscious of who's playing.
Well, he deserved to be fined because he went over the line, that's for sure.
Okay.
OK, that'll do it for this week. You want to go to the Facebook page, give us a question that either Sam or myself can answer. We'd happily do it. And it's all thanks to the Mazda BT-50.